All right, we got some movement, definitely some movement to the downside. I took off my Twitter. It got to a point that I was like, this isn't gonna make it. So I took it off, and I'm still in Microsoft. And I actually took some. I won't even talk about that because I didn't mention it in my video, so I don't want to become like that guy. So, but anyway, this is definitely something you need to be cautious about. This volume is fine, and this is big movement. So on SP E-mini, you definitely want to make sure that you're not trying to be a hero here. Again, we're layering above these highs, that's fine, but again, we see that the volume has increased to the downside. So I would not be going long here, right now. You got the YM. Again, it is grandpa stuff, but I see that it came in and it's right at these levels and broke through it and closed near the lows. And that's a big thing as well people don't look at is where is it closing? It is closing near the lows. So it would have to at least get to 50% of this candle for me to even think of doing something. And I still wouldn't buy it then. I would have to have it pop up a little bit because any movement right here could just be a quick flag for more downside versus again, the underlying trend is up, but you're going to have to respect this movement. And the reason being is you got, again, probably this is from the 5th, so you got a month's worth of, so let's say 20 days or 25 days up, which it pretty much from this point that it is now, okay, from the 9th to now is probably 20 trading days, and it only took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days to come down. So caution is definitely something that should be put into place. IWM actually was the best looking one intraday wise, the TF futures, but again, we're still in no man's land. You got Apple from the announcement yesterday. You have to be very cautious regarding this one as well. Just because it was so much volatility, and a lot of people want to trade the products and stuff. I don't believe in none of that stuff. Again, the products came, they got all people, either they were looking to get above this high or not, and they got in, and now they're squeezing people out a little bit. Again, the volume was high on this, but it's tapering off. But again, you got to see what the overall markets are doing. You have Amazon as well pulling back. Again, this is still in the bullish type of move, but again, I don't want to be the one to just buy right here, right now, saying, okay, it's pulled back. Buying the dip takes a little bit more complexity than just seeing a couple down days. You have Baidu. Still, maybe again, this is low volume, so I don't know where this is going to go right here, but it's still below that 50%, so we can definitely see. And it kind of pisses me off, this next name, Bank of America, because I got stopped out from this gap up, and then it came right back down, and my target was around this 15 area. So we'll see if it gives another decent pullback. Again, I won't revenge trade. I can, but I will not revenge trade because then my risk to reward is hosed and going from there. And remember, guys, I got in right here. So it came, flashed above near my stops. The gap up, I wasn't going to play around with it, took a small loss, and it came back down. That happens with trading. So I'm sharing this so that you don't think that, okay, everybody's perfect and you're not. That's not the truth. I'm trying to at least be the sober and the sobering voice to say, listen, it is what it is. Again, this move right here, Netflix, it's still, I would have the bias to the bear side, to the bull side because of what's going on. But you got a lot of gaps going on. You got an island here, you got an island here, but again, you still have to respect the trend so far. So I would like it to be a little bit cleaner, but you don't always get what you want regarding this. And you got Priceline still pulling back. And it doesn't look as nasty on Priceline. Again, it's testing these areas right here, these last sell areas, but it doesn't look as nasty as I thought it would look. Again, for Priceline, oil looks like it could be heading down lower. We definitely want to see if it can break this 1760 area if it can, which is about the 49 to 48 level. And I think it broke 49 today. But it closed around 48.5 or something like that. And the closing for crude is around 230. So just to be cautious regarding that. And again, I wanted to show you the guys the Twitter that I got stopped out of because I took the long right here, and it came, and I rolled my stop pretty much to right here. Usually I give some type of spacing because again, they can flash it down, and then I'm fine with it taking this stop because again, the only thing in this game that's your friend is your stops. And if somebody trades without a stop, or they average in, that's the quickest. They say that the quickest way to a small fortune is to start with a big one. And that could be the case for a lot of people because they just will not refuse to say, you know what, maybe it got me and I'm out. This one is given a pattern to the downside. Yahoo, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so you got maybe a break of here. You can look for a cleaner setup, but if it gets to around this 44 level and on weak volume, which you see the volume is very, very weak right now, but the underlying trend, it is probably right at the 50%. So we got to be careful regarding that one, but I would not be, going balls to the wall with that. You see the Tesla's continuing to the downside. Again, I would just be rolling my stop down from here. But don't be like the traditional, everybody wants to say, okay, this, bear and bull markets, we've been on a pretty good one. I mean, the bull market has been about 7 years. And there's certain things that I look at a little more esoteric than anything. But you got to respect what's going on with this price point right now. And it's still going down. I mean, this is a live chart, and the low is 41.25, and it only popped up about a half a point. So just be cautious. Again, cash is a position. If you're not in a short, I'm still in, like I said, I'm still in Microsoft. Where's Microsoft? I'm still in that. And it still looks pretty good to the downside. And again, I roll my stop here because I didn't know what was going on. And I'm not going to, again, I usually don't roll it to specific to the exact previous high of the previous day because they can easily flash that and come back down. So I was willing to lock in some profits, and my target is probably around this 39.45 level. So we'll see if it can get there. All right, guys, again, be careful. Capital preservation is key. Don't let anybody BS you about, they always dip, and it's a little bit different now, so just be cautious. Again, being cautious means sometimes that you're not really sure. And if you're not sure, you don't say, okay, it's Vegas time. So again, these last couple days moves need to be respected. Take care.